Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Pokémon Violet. In the last episode we began looking into the invitation of special coaches from Paldea region to the Blueberry Academy, old friends and foes we've missed along our journey in the original story of everything to do with the gym leaders to the Elite Four to even the teachers from our very academy being possible candidates for people who can come over and give us not only another match with them, but having a chance to see them making connections with other trainers along our journey as well. So far, we've done a decent amount with Nemona, Arven, and Penny, and we still have quite a lot to go through. So, honestly, although the battles are going to be quickly going to get easier and easier over time, since I can't really lock the XP gain we get, we'll use that as an opportunity to continue going through more and more of the trainers as time goes on, making a good out of a small bad we can't really control. So, honestly, with that being said, we'll quickly start ramping up on the trainers we do in these episodes, if that ends up happening. So, honestly, I guess we'll see what happens. And honestly, so far, it does look like after a day of the game, like an actual in-game day, the characters do actually change. So, that's good to see, because Carmen and Lacey weren't actually in this room before. So, that's actually good to see that we can get other trainers to appear in this room. So, it looks like it's a choice of 3 students from the Academy for Blueberry Academy that can spawn in here at a time. And then 2 characters you spawn via the computer over here. Or teachers, or Elite Four, or whatever you end up bringing in. I ended up getting a lot of points, and farming up a lot of points in between episodes. So we have a lot to use, so if we need to spawn in a bunch of them, we can spawn in a bunch of them. But, first things first, is let's actually see what's going on with Carmen and Lacey here, since we didn't see them in the club room before. So, let's check out what's going on.
Hey, so some boy asked you to step out of, with him earlier, huh? What was that about? You saw that? Yep, with my own 2 eyes. Well, he said he wanted to talk about something, so he took me over to this empty classroom. He wanted to talk like, talk. You gotta give me the details. Oh no, there's nothing to tell.
Why is that?
The moment I told him who my daddy was, he was off in a flash.
Oh, you told him about Clay? That's funny.
Wow, you're way more ruthless than you look.
Okay, and now we can get their single conversation too, for both of them. So we'll know that we're locked in for the regular dialogue for them. We still need to do the battles for all the BB League characters again, as well as Carmen and Kieran. But apparently the final thing for every character is a trade, and it can be a random dialogue. So if you were to continuously talk to them, apparently that would give you the dialogue for it. So if that happens, we'll do a small cut for those, if I need to, because I don't know if it's going to be like a full-on dialogue. It says it's a memory, so I would think there would be some kind of story to it. But, yeah, I guess we'll see what happens for that. Let's check out their single dialogue for Carmen and Lacey first, before we do anything else.
Spooks, welcome back. How was it trip you took with Kieran and the others?
It was, a piece of cake. Yeah, it was pretty fun.
I bet the group had everything wrapped up neat as it flew in no time. Was you there? We were investigating a huge crater in the Paldea region, weren't you?
That is true.
To think you came here to study abroad, and then we sent you right back to Paldea. That wasn't very well done, was it?
It was fine. Yeah, it was pretty fine. I had fun.
You're so understanding. If you were me, I would have been grumbling the whole time. Sometimes the school's a bit too permissive about things. Which is why we all have our duty to say loud and clear when we think something isn't right.
You do like saying that a lot. And then I'm guessing, yep, here's our battle.
Spooks, would you care for your battle?
Yeah, let's get Lacey and Carmen out of the way, since now I know that they actually spawn out and swap places. It would be safer for me to do them now than to do them later, because I can't actually forcefully get them to come here without changing the day in the game. So, let's get them out of the way first, before we focus on anyone we can spawn via the special coach menu. I think that would be smart.
I'll show you strength and cuteness all over again.
Okay, well here we go. Lacey first. And honestly, kind of curious if her team's going to be upgraded from last time. Her fight was pretty fun though. Mary's is going to be the one I'm scared of when we come back to her again. But here we go, we're actually doing double battles this time. Because anyone we spawned from Arven, Penny, and Nemona didn't do a double battle, which was kind of interesting why they didn't do that. After having a whole DLC centered around double battles, to not have that. But here we go, we're going into the Granbull and the Whimsicots. Okay, well, definitely going to say we focus one of them and go for as much of a knockout as we can on maybe one of the others. But I can definitely say we can start doing Flash Cannon on anybody else, and there's the... uh-oh. Well, there goes any extra damage I was going to do via special attacks. So no extra damage with my Steel-type moves, unfortunately. We can do Ivy Cudgel and maybe get Granbull out of the way immediately. Apparently not. Okay, this might actually be a fight, just because of the little barrier that we got there for breaking down any of our attacks. But yeah, let's definitely give a Flash Cannon to Whimsicott. Not too bad. Thankfully, double battles can also be faster at the same time, because then you don't have to worry or wait for multiple Pokemon to be swapped out. They just immediately throw them in. So, honestly, pretty good for us, honestly, with that being that way. But here we go into Slowbro. Not too bad. I really do like that Pokemon, it's pretty cool. Good old Galarian Slowpoke and, well, Slowbro and Slowking. And then obviously the Slowpoke as well, but I really do like that Pokemon. Let's definitely go straight for the Primarina. Can't really do much with the Slowbro, but we can continuously... Okay, Quick Draw, so it's going to go first. Shell Sidearm on Ogerpon. Ogerpon survived, surprisingly. We did get poisoned out of it, but we are going to be able to Horn Leech off the Primarina. So we might be able to go with that. A little bit of damage for Slowbro. Was a critical, although it's probably a Citrus Berry on it. Looks like that's a yes. But we might be able to two-shot it, depending on how this goes. We got a good chunk of HP from Primarina. Although Primarina is going to get to attack here in a second. It's going for Yukio. Okay, that's fine. Could be worse, because that gets Yukio out of being locked in anymore on just using Flash Cannon. So I don't mind going down one Pokemon. We're still poisoned though on Ogerpon, but I think we survive another Shell Sidearm, I'm pretty sure. So I don't think we need to really worry there. Other than that, we need a way to get Slowbro off the field. I believe it's Poison Psychic. So it's kind of, well, we do have Earthquake, but the thing is I don't want to accidentally hit Ogerpon, if I can help it. Let's just do Terran and see if we can go for some Rock Slides, and see how we can do with that. Terran should be fine, I would think, but I guess we'll find out here. Let's definitely knock out the Primarina, though. Then Wild Charge. Actually, wait a minute, I can do this better, actually, maybe. Ogerpon can go for the Slowbro. And then we can have good old Terran just go for the Rock Slide, which should knock out the Primarina. I guess we'll see. We should be faster, I think. We did knock out the Slowbro, so it didn't get its sidearm this time, that's good. Okay, 3 Pokemon down, 1 more to go. And Primarina gets to take the full damage of the Rock Slide, since she's only 1 left on the field. And that's another 2 Pokemon out. Now we just got the Terastallization, And the extra dialogue for Lacey for the battle.
I don't mind if you push me hard. I'll push back. This is hard to beat you.
Good to see. And here we go with the Excadrill. The Pokemon I am worried about. Since, honestly, pretty much Excadrill is pretty much my only worry Pokemon. But I guess we'll find out what she ends up wanting to do here. Okay, well, definitely focus the Excadrill as much as we possibly can. Because I'd rather the Excadrill out of the fight.
Here we have a great big Trestle heart. I'll share this cuteness with you.
Okay, are you going Alchemy or are you going Excadrill this time? Because I feel like she would change it up between the two. Okay, we're going Excadrill. Got it. Okay. Well, no super effective hits for us this turn, but that's fine. It's perfectly fine. Let's give it an Ivy Cudgel, and give it a good old Flare Blitz, and we should be able to figure out if we survive or not. Nope, Terran did not get it. Okay, sorry Terran. But Excadrill's still in the field. But we know that we're faster than it, which is a good thing. Okay, it's going Decorate. Don't remember what that does. Oh, raises attack. Sharply. Okay, on both special attack and physical attack. Yeah, that could definitely be a problem. Light Screen's finally gone. That's good. That means they had the clay to make it 5 turns then. Okay, not too bad. Who's faster, Ogerpon or Saphira? 293, 284. So if I go for Earthquake, it's gonna hurt. Got it. Okay. Well, we can make do with that then. Let's just go Spooky for now, and just see what he can do. But that's perfectly fine. We can easily work around that. Okay, definitely gonna make sure the Excadrill goes down. And then slowly but surely start focusing the Alchemy. But other than that, I don't think we have much of a problem here for anything else on her team, because I don't think Alchemy is going to be able to fight back, really. I think it's more of a support Pokemon than it is a attacking Pokemon whatsoever. So, as long as we attack the little whipped cream Pokemon as much as we can, we should be fine. And it went for a disguise instead of actually attacking someone that it could have attacked. So, yeah, we're pretty much good here, no matter what happens. It has leftovers, doesn't it? Really? I didn't think Alchemy was very tanky. It's kind of interesting to put a leftovers on that Pokemon. But I guess it could be tanky. I never really realized it was that way, though. Let's give it another one of these Ivy Cudgels and a Shadow Claw. Yeah, I guess it is somewhat tanky. That is a 100 base power attack. And I think we got a crit on that final one. Or just got a lucky roll. Yeah, just a lucky roll. Cool. Okay, down goes Lacey. And we got her battle out of the way now. So one more character off our list of battles, because we don't need to battle them again to get their second, apparently, memory with them. Apparently we just need to do one battle with them to get the initial thing out of the way for that. But other than that, it's all fair, fun games, I guess, from there. That's what I read. I don't know for sure, though.
Oh, all the Pokemon were simply adorable, don't you agree?
Yeah, they were pretty adorable. 20,000 Poke for that. I'm gonna get a lot of money for doing this, too, which is nice. Get to farm a little bit of Poke for anything else I want to do. But, not too bad.
You're strong as ever, and oh so cute. Just give me some many adorable memories to cherish, and I want to give you something back. How about one of the smartphone cases we made in the Big Club?
Another smartphone case, a blueberry case, and it's white. Okay, cool. So we got one of the one that Kairano had, I think. Because I think he had a white phone with a blue inner, so now we actually have the Blueberry Academy phone, which is pretty cool.
Feel free to put it on your phone if you like.
Thank you. And let's see what's going on with Carmen now.
Look at that. You came to say hi all on your own. Finally learning some manners, huh?
We kinda already have them, but thanks, I guess.
Anyways, hey, Kiki's back in school, which means I am too. So whenever you see me, you better come say hi. within 2 seconds flat. No dilly-dallying.
You got it, I guess. We already kind of, didn't do that, but okay.
Really? Didn't think you'd agree just like that. You didn't hit your head or anything, did you? It's weird to be back in school, though. I was in Kitakami long enough that it feels crowded here.
It's unfortunate.
You know how Masui Town is, there's just nothing there. I mean, that's what I like about it. But still.
Okay. Before I forget, let's, do Lacey's conversations real quick.
He changed a whole lot after he decided to mix up his look. His personality took a real nosedive. But then, he looked darn cute, don't you think?
Okay.
Why is Drayton so Drayton? No, he's just so slovenly and unreliable and ugh. You should say something, Spooks. Maybe that blockhead will actually listen to you.
Anything else? Same one as before. We know they have 3 ones. Outside of, the ones we haven't got to do yet for the trades. So let's definitely keep talking to her real quick. She should have another one. Unless maybe she only... There we go. Okay, there it is. Just had to keep talking to her.
My daddy's a gym leader, you know. And he's awfully scary looking. So much so that the boys tend to run the other way when they learn that I'm his daughter.
Huh. Okay then. Small little dialogue about Clay. But here we go. Let's do good old Carmen's battle now. And then we'll go do Drayton's and then we'll see about adding somebody to the room and go from there.
Hey, you seem bored. Want me to battle you?
Sure. Okay, Carmen. Let's see what you got.
I'll show you what real talent looks like.
Okay, show me what real talent looks like then. Because I'm kind of curious on what you're going to be using this time around. Since we fought you really early into the DLC. So you could have quite a team now, compared to what we had before. We're going to be a little bit over-leveled for it, obviously, because, like I said in the beginning, there's no way to lock our XP down. But honestly, we should be fine. We got Tucanon and Mighty Anna. Okay. Let's see. Definitely going to say... Let's get the Mighty Anna off the field. And then we could do a Dazzling Gleam as well, just to see what happens. Not too bad. Mighty Anna's off the field. That means we're going to focus the Tucanon instead for Ogerpon, which is not a bad idea. Then we get to play rough. Might knock out Tucanon. Yep, we did. Sorry there, buddy. Sun and Moon Pokemon, poor thing, didn't get a chance. But not too bad. We got Scrafty. It's good we're still doing Dazzling Gleam right now, because that's 4 times damage on Scrafty. And we got Morpeko. Okay, I always forget the typing on Morpeko. But Anger Point on that thing is pretty interesting sometimes. It is a dark type, so good thing we're doing Dazzling Gleam, actually. Let's see here. Which one do I want to focus? I guess Morpeko, I guess. I don't even think we really need to go for the super effective hit here. Let's just go Ivy Cudgel to know we get the damage in, and then do another Dazzling Gleam. But it looks like we should be able to knock out Carmen pretty quickly, just because of the good rolls on Pokemon that we started with. And it had a Focus Sash. Poor thing's not faster than Ogerpon, though, I'm pretty sure, so sorry there, Morpeko, but I don't think you're going to be surviving this, because I don't think it really can miss unless you drop my evasiveness, or my way of attacking you, or accuracy, I mean. But yeah, if you raise your evasiveness, maybe.
Always pushing people into corners. I'm gonna wipe that smirk off your face, you'll see.
I'll like to see. Okay, Sinistra. Okay, here we go with Pokemon that I actually had problems with back in the Teal Mask. And then we got a Ninetales. Always cool to see. Okay, I'm gonna definitely say we do Ivy Cudgel on the Ninetales to knock it out. I can't swap, so we're gonna have to just go Dazzling Gleam here.
Don't think you steal the spotlight from me. Time for some Terra action.
It's gonna be your Sinistra, right? I don't think you would do the Ninetales. Let's see. Who are you using it on? You are doing Sinistra. Okay. Going for Grass. Okay, so losing your Ghost typing variants. Okay, that's fine. Might have made it a little bit easier to do a little bit more damage, maybe? Not a lot, but that's fine. We get the Ninetales for sure, though, so it's just 1 on 2 now from here on. And we got a critical, too. Ooh, cool. I'll take that. Okay, not bad. Now we just got the final Pokemon. Going for Stun Spore, it missed. So it's not even going to get to do its attack. Okay, poor Sinistcha there. Which one do we do more damage with? We have a chance of flinching it. That might be a good idea, because then we can go for a double attack after, if we don't knock it out this turn. Dazzling Gleam did a lot of damage, and Zen Headbutt for Sinistcha, and that is game. Sorry, Carmen, we took you out a lot quicker than Lacey. But that's because we had the perfect Pokemon to start with. But down you go. Not too bad. Forgot that she had mostly Dark-type Pokemon. But not a bad team, nonetheless.
I think I won here, in spirit anyways.
In spirit, you say? Doesn't look like it based on your face. But down goes Carmen in not too much time, honestly. Not too bad.
Ugh, I totally would have won if I had picked a different move earlier. But yeah, I ended up eating dirt. You're like the only one who can make me do that, you know. Oh, hold on a second. I got something good for you.
What's that? A pair of joke glasses for Sinistcha. Huh, cool. I'll take them.
Those glasses will look great on you. You should wear them every day.
Okay, thanks. And then we'll talk to Carmen real quick to get her other dialogues. And then hope that we get the memory soon, I guess, for Lacey, Drayton, and Carmen for the final one. But we still need to do Drayton's first one.
Hey, how's Ogerpon doing? It feels like it's been so long since the Brave Mask Retrieval Squad took on that lousy 3.
Anything else?
It's almost scary how you just fit right in, pretty much everywhere you go. The Academy, this club, you name it. You'd make a good spy.
Thanks, I guess. That's something Kieran said. He was talking about spy movies. It's kind of interesting Carmen talks about that too. Let's do a little bit more through her thing here. And see if we can get her final one, like with Lacey. Let's see her, still the same. There we go.
Ever wonder why Kiki and I talk so differently? Easy answer. I'm just way cooler.
Nah, you're just more, you have more of a talkative personality, I guess. But let's go see how Drayton's doing.
Yo, Spooks!
Hey, Drayton.
How goes the busy life of the League Club president? Knows the grindstone?
President? Wait, me? President? I didn't realize we were the president. I thought we were more of the champion.
Hang on, you didn't know? Yeah, BB League champ Devils is president, so that's officially you now, them's the breaks.
I didn't know. Yeah, sorry there, Drayton. I didn't realize that one.
My bad. Yeah, that's the deal. Don't worry about it, though. We all got your back.
Thank you, buddy.
Even when I was on top of the game, made it a point to not call myself champion. That's, that way the Elite Four of us, could just trade off club prize duties, and I wouldn't have to do them. All by myself. Anyways, I'll take responsibility if anything, gets hairy. So don't worry. Give in and prez it up, prez.
Okay, Drayton, anything else?
Hey, bud. Yep, we're in battle.
Yep, we are. Okay, let's get his battle out of the way. So we'll know we're done with Drayton, Carmen, and Lacey for battles, as well as Arven, Penny, and Nemona. So we'll have 6 of them done.
Nice. Let's stroll on over to that battle court, then.
Okay, straight to the battle court, then. But yeah, the double battles are definitely faster to go through than the single battles, which is good. So it doesn't take as long to go do a bunch of them, which is good. And we might be able to even get a couple more of the other trainers here as well, which is good. But here we go. So we're starting with Flygon and Dragonites. Multi-scale definitely on the Dragonite. But let's see here. Definitely going to say we focus the Dragonite. And then, obviously, Dazzling Gleam. And go from there. Because I feel like if we can get the Dragonite off the field quickly, We can get the, oh, we missed. Okay, we're getting double hit here. Breaking Swipe, that's Dragon type. Okay, that's fine. Lose a little bit of attack, which is not good on Ogerpon. Yukio doesn't really mind about that. Lost a little bit of HP, might have almost knocked itself out with that. Ice Spinner. Still up, even with the critical, not bad. That would have, I believe, breaks entry hazards off the field too, when you use that, so not too bad at all. Extreme Speed. Ogerpon's down. Didn't get a chance to really use Ogerpon here, but that's probably fine. Because Ogerpon's not really for taking on Dragon types. So, not too bad. Down goes Flygon. Now we still got the Dragonite. But we're locked into Dazzling Gleam, so we just gotta hope that the next Pokemon that comes out is gonna be good for us. Also, Carlack's level 98 now. Jeez. Okay then. Let's see here. Let's go Spooky, since Spooky is a Fairy type Pokemon, and it's better for any kind of Dragon type Pokemon. Going into the Sceptile. Definitely going to say we need to figure out how to deal with that. Dragonite's going to have extreme speed, so it doesn't really matter. So I guess just try and do as much as we can here. I guess we can go for the Terastallization for Spooky, because it's free. And then just go for the Dazzling Gleam and see what happens. Dragonite going for extreme speed, that's my real question here, honestly. Because if he isn't, we should be good. If he is, then it'll break our disguise immediately. Or knock out Yukio. It really depends. Oh no, it didn't knock us out at all. Okay, that ended up working out pretty well then. Cool. Okay, down goes Dragonite. Sceptile's still standing. But that's fine, I think. And technically Sceptile would be a Dragon type too if Mega Evolution was still a thing. Poor Sceptile not having its Mega Evolution anymore. I miss the Mega Evolution stuff. I really did have a lot of fun with that. I wish the Terastallization at least gave you the ability for those type of Pokemon, so technically Mega Evolve them. It just maybe not give them the extra stats, maybe, and give them their same ability, and just keep them the base Pokemon with the stats that they normally have instead of the Mega Evolutionary stats that was seemingly the problem with it, or the reason why they got rid of it. I'm still not really sure what happened there. Ooh, we got Haxorus and Kingdra. I think Kingdra is going to be more of a problem, I think. Haxorus, we possibly could knock it out with a Dazzling Gleam. I'm not 100%. It survived. Almost got it, but I think it had a Focus Sash. Yeah, it did. So yeah, it's, we wouldn't have knocked it out no matter what, normally. Earthquake, almost knocked out Kingdra with that. Not too bad. I think that's a for sure knockout on the Kingdra, though. Okay, not too bad. Sorry about your Kingdra there, bud. And Yukio's still on the field, so we get another Dazzling Gleam.
That one's done real good, bud. Way out of sting in an all-out battle.
And then here we go into the Archaludon, which we know he's going to turn into a pure Dragon type. So we know exactly what to do here. Focus Archaludon. Dazzling Gleam is definitely going to knock out the Haxorus.
Now watch this dragon's blood boil. Show him who's in control.
You're not in control of the battle right now, buddy. You got rid of one of my Pokemon. You have yet to get rid of another. Yukio's still standing with like 8 HP. So, I'd like to see you try, bud. Honestly, I think terastallizing that Archaludon is a bad idea for him. The Steel Dragon typing could actually do him pretty good, honestly. Because I'm pretty sure it's Steel Dragon for Archaludon in general. Unless I'm wrong, but I could have sworn it would be. We got defense up from that from stamina. Thank you for that. Gotta love Opportunist. But down goes Archaludon, and that is game for Drayden. Sorry there, buddy. But that is where we bid you adieu for your battle. And then we can prepare for the next couple of people we bring in. But not bad. We might be able to get at least like 5 of them done today, which is pretty good.
That's the way, bud.
That's the way indeed. Down goes good old Drayden. But let's see here. Trying to think of how we get the trades. I think you just talk to them, basically. Until they give it to you as an option.
Man, facing off against you is ridiculous. So much fun. I've got something for you, bud. Little token of my everlasting gratitude. Here, don't mind the dust. I really ought to clean my closet.
What are you giving me? Oh, you gave us your tracksuit. Cool. Okay, tracksuit black and gold from Drayton.
Now we can be twinsies.
Yes, okay, I'll take it. I really like his outfit, so that's actually really cool. Let me put that on immediately, actually. Since that's a pretty cool unlock right there. Since that's a uniform. Oh, cool, it's an actual full tracksuit, actually, including the pants. That's cool. I thought it was going to be kind of like the little dragon skirt he had, too. That's cool. Huh. Well, I don't have anything that really matches it right now, but I'll use that eventually, though. I will use that in the next episode, for sure. If I remember to. But for right now, we'll stick to what we normally wear. But that's cool, though. I really like that we actually can get his tracksuit. Because I actually don't mind wearing that, actually. I just have to have the right clothes to match it.
I'm not really not made for learning in classrooms. I've gotten held back 3 times, I think.
That's not really good, but we heard that before, though.
But I get to savor the sweet school life longer than everyone else. It's a pretty good deal.
Wonder what your dad thinks about that, though. I don't think he wants you being stuck here.
I'm not really, not made for, oh wait, no,
that's a repeat. Thought that was a new one. Okay, repeat the same one a couple times. There we go.
You probably think this is a skirt I've got on, huh? Not quite. I just tied my cape around my waist.
That's pretty cool. And then keep going. So that's it. So apparently that's his cape. That's cool. Okay, keep going till we get it.
Man, I love chairs. Don't you love chairs? What lifesavers. Don't get why everyone doesn't just sit all the time. Standing up is tiring work.
Okay, and there's all 3 of his random dialogues. Now we just need to pull out our coaches. Let's see here. Who do we start with? I'm actually kind of curious about Carmen and Arven, or Carmen and Nemona real quick. Because I know the first person you pull in gets a dialogue immediately with whoever's in the room. And I think... Oh no, we got it with Nemona and Lacey. Interesting. Let's check that out, actually.
Nemona, it's been far... Oh wait, no.
I accidentally did the wrong voice.
Nemona, it's been far too long. I don't think we've met since that party, have we?
Oh, they met before.
Well, Lacey, right? Good to see you. I can't believe you remembered my name from that one time we met. That's awesome. No, it's no more impressive than you remembering my name in return, and besides, how can I forget you? You created such a stir, challenging my daddy to a battle right there in your fancy party dress.
Oh, she fought Clay. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm really sorry about that. Once I heard he was a gym leader, I just couldn't help myself. But Daddy was so pleased with you.
That's pretty cool.
Do you know what he said? Nothing wrong with a young Missy. He knows what he wants. Aw, I'm glad Clay's very kind.
And there we finally get his name, too. But yeah, it's definitely Clay. It's kind of easy to tell after the Excadrill. But now our character actually knows who her dad is. Because in character, our character wouldn't know. Unless our character knows about gym leaders in other regions. But, definitely pretty cool, though. If I go back in and out of the club room, I believe we can swap the positions in here? Nope. Oh, actually, we got Drayton and Carmen here. Actually, I just realized that.
Oh, come on, Carmen. Just let me cover your homework. Come on.
That's really not how you should go about asking people for favors, you know. Anyways, the answer is no. Every time I lend you my notes, they come back all crumpled up.
Please, I'll iron them out before I give them back.
How about just not crumpling them up to begin with?
Man, Lacey and Amaris wouldn't let me copy theirs either. Please, I'm begging you. Can't you see bowing my head in me bowing my head in humility?
The only thing I see is a bozo kicking back and relaxing.
Oh, I love the extra dialogues. Okay. Let's grab another BB League special coach, and then start on the actual ones we need to do. What do we do? Honestly, I'd like to see Larry again. Let's bring Larry. That's a good start. And this will be his first dialogue, too, for him actually showing up at the school. So let's see how he's doing. Hey, Larry. Long time no see, buddy. Hello, I'm here on behalf of the Paldea's Pokemon League. It's a pleasure to be doing business with you. Nice to see you, Larry. Long time no see, buddy. I got a really funny one, I think. You know what? I think I know who I'm going to bring with Larry here. But it looks like he doesn't want to... Oh, we did get Carmen and Nemona. Okay, there we go. So the gym leaders don't talk with the characters, seemingly. Maybe gym leaders talk with gym leaders, maybe. Maybe that's how that works. Because it did look like they can talk to each other, based on what we saw in the beginning, for the tutorial for this. So the other special coaches will talk to the other special coaches, while the students' special coaches will talk to the students. Okay. Maybe they will talk to them, but I'm not too sure yet. With Larry standing by himself and not talking to Drayton or Lacey, I'm thinking that's the case. But it is also Lacey talking to Drayton right now, so maybe that's also a reason. Let's see.
Hey, Nemona, how'd you get so strong?
We're finally getting an interaction with Carmen with the other characters other than the ending of the Mochi Mayhem DLC epilogue story thing.
You called me strong. Thanks, Carmen.
They both had the same voice, so sorry about that.
What? I wasn't complimenting you. I was asking you a question. What's your secret? My secret? My secret. I guess working really hard and training my Pokemon really hard. Oh, come on, I already do all that. Sheesh. All I wanted to do was get real strong, real fast, and surprise Spooks. Guess it's not that easy. Oh, I dig the idea, though. Why don't you and I do some training together?
You're probably gonna destroy her again.
Sure, but you're way too strong, so you know. Say no more. I know exactly what you want. My max power mode. The gloves are coming off. That's not what I was really asking at all.
And then we got Drayton and Lacey over here. We know Lacey does not like Drayton, so I'm kind of curious how this is gonna go.
That's it. Today you are definitely doing your duty as an Elite Four member, no slacking.
Hey, we both know I'll just mess things up, and you guys have to do more work in the end.
It's entirely likely, but besides the point. First things first, your attitude you have to truly want to do the work in order to do it well. Jump on your feet, then take these documents here.
Oh, come on. I'm so sluggish, so tired, so sleepy.
No, that is just not right.
It feels pretty right to me.
Oh, you.
Okay, let's go see how Larry's doing. Hey, bud. Oh, it's you. Calling me all the way out to another region. Is a certain chairwoman rubbing off on you? Maybe. Actually, don't worry about it. To be honest, I don't mind these little business trips. I know I'm here for work, but I may as well enjoy myself while I'm at it. That's good to hear, Larry. Speaking of which, I've heard that Unova has two particularly famous dishes, berry sandwiches and Castiella cones. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Castiella cones. You can only get them on a certain day, basically, in the town that kind of looks like New York, basically. I forgot the name of it, though. But I believe it's the third gym leader's location in the Unova region, if I remember correctly. Which one appeals to you more? Honestly, the Castiella cones are pretty cool. I like ice cream. I see. I suppose you must have a sweet tooth. Well, thanks for the input. Once I'm done with my lecture, I'll step out and eat my fill. Anything else, buddy? You have a certain look, a look that says you want to battle me. I do indeed, buddy. Let's get this battle underway, then. I'm technically off the clock now, but fine. Let's have a battle. Let's have a battle indeed, Larry. Good to see Larry again, after not being able to battle him whatsoever after the Gym League. So, honestly, this is going to be pretty cool to see him once again. Because technically we got to fight him again, but we never got to do, like, kind of like a, you know, like, have the chance to fight him ever again afterwards. Because you get locked out of doing that, so we're finally getting to actually take him on again. And it's a one-on-one battle, apparently. Interesting. So only the students at the school are 2-on-2 battles. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just hold off and just have Ogerpon try and do as much as he can then. Going into Flamigo. So far, not really noticing any major differences in his team. Kind of destroying him at the moment. Poor guy. Okay, not too bad. Got another one out. Okay, going into Tauros. No, I think he had Tauros before. Oh no, it's a normal Tauros. Okay, you possibly did not have that last time, actually. This could be a completely new one, then. That's pretty cool. Well, sorry, Tauros, but, oh, you actually survived. Going into Raging Bull. Let's see. Still hanging it on. Sorry there, buddy. Here's another IB Cudgel for you. To, make sure you go down this time. Sorry, Tauros. 3 Pokemon down, 3 to go. Not too bad. We'll just go quickly through him. Like I said in the beginning of the episode, we can't really, you know, stop our XP gain, so if we're already a higher level, we might as well just make sure we go through them quickly to save you guys some time and get our dialogues quicker. Going into Glare, that's paralysis for us. Might actually get Ogerpon to get knocked out here, surprisingly. But nope, we're still fast enough to go through to Dunsparce. And down goes the 2-segment to Dunsparce. Sorry there, buddy. Okay, not too bad. That was a Pokemon he had before. Altaria. That might be new, actually. Yeah, I think Altaria is completely new. Cool. Okay, well I don't have an Ice-type move, but I can give you Play Rough for at least a double attack on damage. Dual Wing Beat, that's going to hit us twice. It is faster than us. It is also super effective, because it's a Flying-type move. But we missed the Play Rough. So Altaria is definitely knocking us out here in a second here. Because Dual Wing Bait always hits twice, I'm pretty sure. I don't think there's a chance for it to not hit twice. But down goes good old Ogerpon. Not too bad, buddy. You got quite a lot of them down. Do we have an Ice-type move on our team? I don't think we do. Yeah, we don't. Okay. Well, we'll go into Karlach then. Level 98. But honestly, we haven't got to use Karlach a lot, so let's make sure we use her. And apparently my battery's low. Uh-oh. Sorry about that. Usually I charge up my controller, but I didn't realize that it was going to be going low enough. Hopefully it doesn't spam. Oh! Surprisingly, our highest level Pokemon's actually going to get completely destroyed. Because I got frozen immediately. Well, to kind of speed the process up, I'm going to use a full restore here. Just because we know we're going to win this, so let's just speed up the process there. And that also break us out of that frozen status. And maybe we'll get the Fickle Beam on next time. We're getting hit with 4 times effectiveness damage. What's the chance of getting frozen twice in a row? I'm kind of curious. How far does the rabbit hole go for this? I'm really curious. Let's see. Okay. Thawed out. What's your next one gonna do? Is it also gonna freeze us? You must have, if you do freeze us again, you must have something that freezes us. Okay, no. Just a really lucky chance of getting multiple freezes in a row. Huh. Okay, we got the 5 Fickle Beam though. Sorry, Altaria, all-out attack. And down goes Altaria. Okay, cool. We got that going on for us. Not too bad. So it's either one or all 5, basically, for how that works. So it's I guess like a 25% chance or something Something like that. Staraptor, I don't think Karlak's surviving that no matter what we do. So let's go into Yu-Gi-Oh! Since I can start if the Lumina crashes. And also with the choice specs, that'll also be pretty good. Also, it doesn't look like it's spamming me about the low battery thing anymore. Usually it would, like, back in the past. I'll see this battle through to the end, unless that means I have to work overtime. Okay, here comes Staraptor, his main Pokemon. But yeah, usually back in the day, whenever I got low battery on the controller, it would just spam me about it, but for some reason, surprisingly, it isn't. There's nothing wrong with this, plain and simple. Let's keep things normal. No more flying type for good old Staraptor, and straight into pure normal typing. Matches his gym leader, but not something I wasn't expecting, because he is the normal type gym leader. Surprisingly not a flying type, with the fact that he has all flying types, seemingly. Oh, Staraptor actually survived. Huh. Okay, well, Brave Bird's knocking it out, no matter what it does. He just knocked himself out. Sorry there, Staraptor. That is very unfortunate for you, bud. But, there we go. Just and complete. Not too bad. Not too bad indeed. Well, Larry, what next?
Well, I've had my fill.
Yeah, sorry there, Larry. Kinda wiped the floor with you. But the next character I bring in here, I think will be a nice, interesting fit for Larry. For our next special coach. I want to see if you guys can guess it, but obviously you guys can just skip ahead and see who I guess it, but in your head, think of who I'll do next, and I'm kind of curious if anybody have the same idea without looking ahead. But let's see here. Impressive skills. You just keep getting stronger, don't you? I imagine you worked up a sweat. Here, take these. 3 shakers of salty herba mystica. Cool. Shakers. So, is that like the straight up salty herba mystica, or is it like something like a new item entirely? It's important to replenish all minerals. Let's see. So 3 salty herba mysticas. Let's see here. Is that the same one as before that I had? It would be in the picnic stuff, I think. Actually, would be a way to check. Let's see here. I finally bought a bunch of picnic supplies, by the way. It took me a while, but I finally went out and grabbed them. So, salty, yeah, he gave me 3 of them. Okay, cool. It calls them shakers, but the reason why I got confused is because it's not shaker in that menu. Not too bad. Anything else, Larry? Curious.
I think the real problem with the Elite Trial is that Hazel is the one after me. Rika or Poppy would hear me just fine, even if I didn't shout.
Anything else?
I hope La Primera isn't giving you too much trouble. Take it from me, you need to say no to her if you don't want to do something. Otherwise you'll run yourself into the ground.
And then keep going till we get a new one. We should get one here soon. Still the one about Hazel.
I admit I think I did a good job coming up with the Medali's gym chest. Having the challengers beat each other is a great way to whittle down their numbers.
True there, buddy. True there indeed. Okay, now to call in our next special coach. And we're actually going to be doing Levincia next. Or, well, Iono. We're going to be doing Levincia's gym leader. Because I think this would be a funny, like, combination of personalities. Because Iona's kind of, like, crazy, talkative. And Larry's kind of like, I'm here.
I wasn't mine. Cut my electro web. Who's a budget Iono? Hello, with a cow and Bunjoy.
Long time no see there, Iono. Still the most interesting gym leader I've seen in a while. Other than Larry. Larry's interesting in his own right, just based on how he is. Let's see here. Yep, he's talking to Iono. So it looks like gym leaders talk to gym leaders, so... Or at least so far. Let's see what they have to say.
You, Larry, how come you don't keep basic camera in your gym leader pick?
I prefer to keep a low profile.
If people knew my face, I'd run the risk of drawing crowds that make it hard to get into restaurants or worse. I could get banned for causing a disturbance in one.
What? Hold up, back up. You don't want people to recognize you? Wait, is that even the bunkerest part? How'd you get the okay to do yours differently? Everyone else had a regular pick.
No, that's just a matter of knowing who to talk to. It comes with experience, I suppose.
Dang, you're adulting like a pro, Larry.
I like that whole dialogue. That was something I was actually curious about with Larry too, actually. So, that finally answered my question, because it wasn't something I outwardly said anything about, but it was something I actually was curious about why his picture was different. That's cool.
It's Spooks. Thanks for your catching this collab. Let me hit you with the eyeball-snatching title I made for my next stream. Gym leader Iona infiltrates his weird academy. You won't believe what she finds. Now we just need the weird, unbelievable stuff. What do you think I should focus on?
That's a good question. Do it on the terrarium. That'd be pretty cool.
They build an underwater dome here with 4 whole biomes. That's hot stuff. I'll do some digging done. Thanks for your tip, Brendo. Now I don't know about you, but I think it's time I start getting ready for my next stream.
That voice is always interesting to do, is all I gotta say. In my mind, I'm just laughing whenever I do a voice like that.
It's Spooks. Want to do a little battle for my live stream?
Yep, we do. Okay, time for Iona's battle.
Yeah, here we go. Off to Battleland.
Off to Battleland indeed. But here we go. Okay, first one's first. Good ol' Iono. And also cool dialogue just in general for Larry and Iono. We're still not sure if other characters can talk to each other, but maybe after battling Iono here, maybe we'll find out. I guess we'll find out soon. There we go. Gym Leader Iono. Kilowatt Troll. Okay, interesting start. Ogerpon's probably not the best Pokemon for this one, because both of its types is actually effective against us. But maybe Ivy Cudgel will knock it out with a crit. It doesn't have a lot of defense, does it? Yeah, it doesn't. Sorry there, Kilowatt Troll. Down you go, buddy. Okay, that was lucky. Could have been worse, actually. Going into Electrode. She did have the Kilowatt Troll before, but we get to actually see a whole team this time. Going into an Electrode. Cool. Like me, Electrode. Give you a nice Ivy Cudgel for your Electrode, too. Since we do normal damage, even though water is gets super effectively hit by electricity, but thankfully we still do normal damage with water. I don't know why water gets like, the ability to hit electricity normal, even though it normally would be hit doubly. I never understood that one. There's a couple typings like that, but water's one of those that I never really understood why. But Belly Bolt, her normally main Pokemon, actually did pretty good there. Okay, Thunder. They're still good. Let's give it another Ivy Cudgel. Give it another smack in the head. And down goes Belly Bolt. It even got its stored power, too. And it still didn't do enough damage. Surprisingly. Okay, into the Electivire. Still good. Just Ogerpon, do what you do best, buddy. Just stay in as much as you can. And you'll get this. Okay, Electivire's definitely new. I like it, though. I definitely like it. Here's an Ivy Cudgel for you, Electivire. Down you go, bud. Smack that thing into next week. I really like Electivire, by the way. If we ever get the chance to use one, we might get it with the Hisuian Pokemon game. If I ever do Hisuian, for the Hisuian stuff for Pokemon Legends Arceus, I will more than likely use an Electivire there, because I don't need to trade for it to get it. So, honestly, I'm looking forward to getting the chance to do that. I don't know when we'll get into that, because I have other games I want to do still first. But honestly, pretty cool. Also a Luxray. Ooh. I like it, I like it. Give you a nice Ivy Cudgel for you. I think that's new. Unless, no, she might have had a Luxray, or a Luxio before. But I do think that's new. It's pretty cool, though. But so far, a couple of new Pokemon on her team. Hit with a Recoil. Not really good to be doing that this late into the match here, buddy. But here we go with good old Yukio. And let's give it a nice couple Lumina crashes to end off good old Iono here. One more Pokemon left. What's her Pokemon going to be for her final one? Because I'm kind of curious what Pokemon she'll do for her Terrestrial Pokemon. Miss Magius. Okay, that was what she had before.
Like you jumped in the bright super fast electros crawling out of the ocean.
Yeah, indeed. Turned into Skeletor there for a second there. I see. Let's see here. Definitely just... Oh, wait a minute. Good thing, Choice Spec stopped us, but yeah, you're going to be changing into Electric.
Come on, boy, Tango, like Bob, no one buzzes a super bright it's you.
Okay, here comes our main Pokemon. I always forget that Bellybolt's not her actual main Pokemon. Her actual main Pokemon, though, for Paldean Pokemon is the Bellybolt, but the Miss Magius is her main Pokemon, officially. Just because it being her Terrestrial Pokemon. Well, let's definitely give it a Lumina Crash. Not enough to knock it out. Oh, the one music's back. I didn't even realize I wasn't really listening to hear for the Terrestrial music. But it's the gym leader music for when you're in a gym leader battle when they terrestrialize. Huh. It did it for Larry, I bet. But I didn't realize it until now. Huh. But yep, down goes Iono without any major problems. And they're just gonna get easier and easier as time goes on, the more and more we go through.
You smashed the subscribe button.
I guess I did. Oh, well, down goes Iono. Then we just got 3 more small conversations left. And then however you do the trades, but I still don't understand how you do those yet.
Oh man, I lost ... But I look at those viewer numbers, this is bittersweet.
And also I just realized she said ... actually, like, said out. Huh. Interesting.
Wait, did my loyal fans just want to see how I react losing to a champion? Viewer numbers are viewer numbers. I think here's the SSS teardrop. Some Mega Suit exclusive Iono merch.
Mega exclusive? Oh, cool. We got an Iono Zone case. That's cool.
Can't wait for our next collab.
Makes sense that we get a phone case for Iono. That actually makes a lot of sense. Then obviously Iono's dialogues. Then I guess I'll do a small cut to figure out how to do the trades. And then we'll get closer to ending off today's episode after that, I think. I guess I'll figure it out. But, okay, not too bad so far.
See, you know how my whole LOL all that time I'm done joining into a bunch of different greetings all backed up?
Yeah, I noticed that.
That means it's universal. You can't use it anytime, anywhere, without anyone who is a genius. Me.
Okay. Anything else? Oh, there's my low battery again. At least it's not like going like every 2 seconds like it used to, which is nice. Let's see here. Anything else? Okay, you're still spamming the same one. Can I get a new one, please? I know you have different ones. There we go.
Thank you, account's been popping off ever since I started this blueberry streaming degree. If the viewing number stays this week, I might just have to move here.
Anything else? Still the same. Keep going. Keep going. I know you have another one in there. I know you're hiding it. Come on. She's really hiding that next one. Usually they say it after like 5 times, but she's really making sure to keep it. Come on. I know you can say it. Okay, popping off. There we go. Got it.
A lot of my loyal fans are still in school, so lots of blueberry peeps know about Iono. This supercharged streamer has a bright voltage no matter where she goes.
And there we go. We got all 3 of their dialogues for everybody are in the room right now. But now I need to figure out how to do the trades. So, BRB, we're going to get that figured out. And I guess I just need to spam them until they tell me they want to trade, I guess. So, BRB, boys and girls, and I'll be back with you hopefully shortly. Because, I don't know how long this is going to take. I might have to do 5 cuts to do all of them, though. if that's going to be the case of just spamming them until they talk to me. I wish they'd just give you the option to trade after battling them. That would have been smarter, but maybe you have to wait a day and invite them again. I'm not really sure, but yeah, I'll find out here in a second. But now I know what it is, so we're looking for a trade for everybody for their second one. So, BRB boys and girls, and I'll be back with you very, very shortly. Okay, apparently there is a surefire way to do this. I just found it out. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to invite these people 3 times, is how you get it. So you need to invite them and talk to them. And apparently on the 3rd time, they will talk to you to do a trade. Okay, so hopefully this strategy works. And that means if we invite Nemona one more time, she should trade us right as well, right? Let's do that. So let's pull Nemona back out. So I'm going to need quite a decent amount of BP. So far we spent 600 today. Not bad. Okay, so now we talk to Nemona. Let's see here. Okay, here we go.
So Spooks, you know about the BB League, don't you?
Sure I do. I've, heard of it. Yeah, sure I do. That's why we're here.
I knew it. Why didn't you tell me right away? And what's more, everyone's saying, champion of this league is you.
It is true. Yeah, that is true.
You were the champion? Come on. You should have told me that awesome news sooner. I'm just drooling to battle the champion of the BB League. But even more importantly, I'm so proud that my rival's been smashing it all over the place. So I guess what I'm saying is I shall forever remain proud to be your rival.
Cool. And there we go. Okay, there we go. So 3 times for Nemona immediately gave us a new thing. Okay, cool. So now we know to do that with Arven and Penny as well later. So I'll make sure to do that on the next episode, is what I'll do. But cool.
Whoops. I got a little formal there, just to struck by your accomplishment. Just too struck by your accomplishments, I guess. You know, it just occurred to me, we battled tons, but we've never traded even once. Well, there's no time like the present. Why don't we trade Pokemon?
Sure. Okay. I can trade you a Pokemon.
Yes. Tomaya. I think I'll trade you a Tauros.
Tauros?
What will trade me?
Wait a minute. Tauros? Is it the same one that we see in the beginning of the game that she never ends up using? Really? If it's a Paldea and Tauros, it's for sure that one. That's cool if it is.
Nice. I'm good to trade my Tauros for your Tentacool if you are.
Yeah, you can have it. I'm just gonna give you a random Pokemon. Okay, well, here we go. Bye-bye, Mr. Dive-Ball Tentacool that I found in the terrarium. At least it's a special Pokemon, technically. Because it's not from Paldea, technically. And it is a Cool! Huh. So we get the Tauros that we see her using, but never actually uses. Huh. That's cool. That's very cool. Well, there we go.
Tentacle's a great Pokemon. I'll train it up so well, it'll be unbeatable. Thanks for trading.
Well, I hope you have fun having a Tentacool. But there we go. Cool. So now if we go on the computer, it should say we're done with her, right? Yep, she's gold now. Okay, so we're good with her now. So whenever they turn gold, you're done with them, apparently. So no more, like, memory stuff for Nemona, but there is still talks for Nemona, I believe, in the club room. Not too bad. Okay, cool. So now what we need to do is pull Larry back in, and then pull Iono back in. And then double check if they have an extra dialogue too while we're at it. Let's see. So they're good old areas. Oh, you again. I tried out the Castelia cones we discussed. They were far more satisfying than I'd expected. The texture was so nice and fluffy, but the flavors were so rich and almost decadent. The Knockley salt ice cream from Sugar and Nice back in Paldea is hard to beat, but Castelia cones definitely come close, since they contain only the finest ingredients. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go on like that. It's just that The best part of traveling is trying out all local dishes, if you ask me. The topic tends to make me talkative. There's something special about having nice familiar rice bowls once you're back home, too. Okay, and then now we need to pull Iono back. So we're continuing their initial dialogues, basically, when we first invited them here. So she's going to probably talk about the terrarium now that she's done a nice little, look into it and everything for her stream, which will be pretty cool. So let's go talk to Iono.
Hello, Spooks, Chow and Bunjoy. So I found your tip on what to do a stream about. Cat went nuts out from the terrarium tour, especially when my little dynamite hair paired went on the big Smash fan page in Charstone Cavern. Some Academy types even sent me a thank you for the good PR. No ho-ho. That was just to smash it. I'm gonna stick around this blueberry place, looking for some more stuff to see. So if you got any more hot tips, let me know, only me.
Okay. And now, since we need to cycle through 3 of them, I think, in order to get another one in, because we can't make Larry leave, I guess what we do is we pull Arven, I guess. So we'll pull Arven in, and we'll continue his as well while we're at it, to cycle through all of them. But there we go. And I think we've already... Oh no, we haven't had Carmen and Arven before, so let's do this real quick.
So anything to spill about any, special feelings between you and anybody else in your little Paldea crew, I mean?
Special feelings? Oh, you mean, you know what? There was something.
For real? There was. Well, you can tell me about it.
So we were all jumping on Miradon's back to dive down into the great crater,
Go on.
Man, taking a leap into the open air above Area Zero like that, talk about a special feeling.
Oh sheesh, what an anticlimax, you innocent little thing.
Try jumping from the top of a crater. That's not really, nothing to, say no to.
Yo, Spooks. Just a person I was hoping to talk to.
Hey, Arven.
See, I've noticed that folks here aren't really about picnic and sandwich life. Is that stuff not a big deal here?
I'm pretty sure it is. Crispin's into it. And his, fellow, Crispin, team people as well, like, the sandwiches.
What's that? You made a super spicy sandwich for one of the Elite Four?
Yep, I did.
Maybe I'm wrong. Then about people here not caring about sandwiches. See, the thing is, I was whipped up a snack in the terrarium place earlier, and these blueberry kids all gathered around to watch. They were all staring like they'd never seen anything like it. It was super embarrassing. I was so flustered I ended up just making them all sandwiches to eat too.
Well, that sounds like, they liked it. You're pretty sweet, Arven. Yeah, that's pretty sweet of you.
Well, I'm not. I'm completely sour. I just couldn't stand the pressure of all those eyes.
Yeah, sure.
But if it's not that unusual to make sandwiches around here, then why'd they all stare like that?
Maybe they haven't seen it before, like that?
Man, I don't know. If I'm cut out for this place.
You're all good, Arven. You don't have to worry about that. So now what we need to do is pull Larry back now. And then go from there. So pull Larry in, and then pull Iono in. We've spent a lot of BP to swap them back and forth, though, unfortunately. But there we go. So now we have Iono out of the room. So now we can go for Larry. And then go from there. By the way, have you had a chance to visit the cafeteria here at the Uva Academy? Kind of, a little bit. Never ate there, though. It's pretty nice, isn't it? They season the food with a heavy hand, which the students here prefer, I suppose, but the sheer quantity is what truly is noteworthy. Really? The mountain of fries you get when you order the Academy fries nearly had me dance. If you haven't tried it for yourself, I would definitely recommend it. Cool. And here we go, for his trade. I didn't expect you to pay so much attention to my rumblings. You really are a strange one, aren't you? Well, that suits me just fine. Maybe you'd even be interested in trading Pokémon with me. I would definitely be indeed. Also, if you're wondering about the club members, it's every day you have to talk to them in actual days. So if you time skip, you can get it easier, which is probably what I'll end up doing for them in the future, but we might not need to because, well, it depends on how I record these episodes, because next episode is going to be actually another day, so I don't need to do that. But yeah, if I'm doing it on the same day like I normally do for videos, also sorry about the low battery again, but I'll have to time skip a little bit for those ones. But here we go. I'll be putting up by the Dunsparce spot. You can trade whatever Pokemon you feel like. Cool. So we can get a Dunsparce from you. I'll give you an Oddish for it. It's a Pokemon you can't get here. Do you want to trade your Oddish for my Dunsparce? Yep, I do. Here you go, buddy. Hope you like it. So send off our Oddish. It's cool to see trades in-game. There we go, Larry. You can have my Oddish. Then you can get yourself a Grass-type Pokemon. No more normal types for you. It fits him, though, because he was using a lot of Pokemon that, although, like, our normal types are somewhat, like, special in their own way. Like, they're all, like, kind of, like, sparkly in their own ways. Like, Flamigo is, like, a lot more pink of a Pokemon and more upbeat of a Pokemon than Larry normally would use. So it's pretty cool to give him other Pokemon to use. My Oddish, interesting. This will be fun to raise. Thank you for the trade. No problem, Larry. Plus, he's probably never been in the terrarium yet, so that gives him another Pokemon to do. Anything else from him? I'm curious. Okay, no. Okay, we don't want to battle you. Sorry, buddy. Just wanted to say hi to you. Okay, cool. So Larry's done. And now what we can do is call Special Coach. And now we call in Iono one more time. And go from there. So I think I went from like almost 2,000 BP to like barely any. But it does look like gym leaders don't talk to students. So good to know about that for later for sure.
Hey Spooks, you know what I know? Dramatic promise from I know that you kept your promise to not go collabing with other channels. What a friendo. You're a young, fresh-faced champion. Any channel you collaborate with weekend debuts. But you see is little Iono's owner. Did I ask, are you gonna keep on collabing exclusive with me?
Yeah, sure. Yep, just you, I guess.
Woo, hot ticket again. Oh man, I'm just so done. I'm on Cloud 10 again. No, Cloud 11.
And here we go.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm thinking let's sell this exclusivity deal. Contract time. It has been cancelled, because I forgot to bring the contract. Oops. So we can contract it up. Let's trade it up when it swaps some Pokemon.
Sure. Okay, here we go. What's she gonna give me?
Alright then. What will you give me for my little Magnemite friendo?
It's actually pretty cool that she gives a Magnemite. I gotta save the names, or save which Pokemons are from which, because those are actually kind of cool to keep, since they'll have their actual trainer IDs and stuff. But, let's see here. For a Magnemite, let's give you something interesting. I'll give you, here's a new Pokemon for your gym. I'll give you a Lantern. I don't mind it. Probably was my Stellar type one, but, here you go, buddy. And I think I accidentally skipped by some dialogue there. Unless I'm wrong. I think we're good. I think we're good, yeah. I don't think we accidentally missed something. But there we go. It's after the trade that she says something, or they should say something. There we go. We got our Magnemite. And let's see what she thinks about it.
It's evening 18. I fight you now. I'll work into a sweet viewer number. Oh, damn. I'm sorry. I just with gratitude. Definitely didn't say whatever someone might think I was saying.
Yeah, definitely not. But there we go. We got ourselves a Magnemite. And that has... Oh, the number of people you can invite to the club room has increased. Really? Oh, really? So that's how you get more people. Who'd we get? Oh, and there's all the teachers. So trading 3 times with the coaches gave us new characters. So we're missing 3. So this is probably the secret boss in between Miriam and Nemona here. in between Clavell and the 8th gym leader over here. Not sure who that could possibly be, honestly. But no Elite Four, though. Really? I was kind of hoping I'd get to see the Elite Four in there. Maybe, one could probably be Rika and one could probably be Geeta. Probably. Huh. I guess we'll find out. But with that being said, this is where we're going to end up actually ending off today's episode. It has been a blast hanging out with you guys like always. And with that being said, honestly, next one we're going to be doing the same thing, obviously. But we're going to be dealing with quite a lot more new adventures with them, obviously. Checking out their battles, checking out their connections. It's basically the school teachers like classes for their dialogues and stories, but via battles and inviting them to the BB League and stuff, which is pretty cool. Since we did do all that in the original game, so that's actually really cool to have that with the gym leaders and the teachers again. Apparently, we get to get more connections with the teachers too, and as well as Clavell, which is pretty cool. I'm going to be very happy to bring him back because he's going to be the first one I bring back for sure in the next one. But with that being said, thank y'all for watching. Have a wonderful rest day. Keep being spooky, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.